So I'm sitting here with Lehane and Vince Oosthuizen, and Lehane, Vince, welcome to it. You've come up to altitude, had a bit of a road trip. How are you guys feeling so far? Knowing that you got a bit of an XCO challenge coming up tomorrow. The course seems to be pretty good. You've had an adventure getting here, a bit of a drive, and you seem to like to go into these environments with a little bit less sleep than normal, or is that not planned?
Yeah, I like a challenge, you know, just like XCOs. I like a good challenge. And left Cape Town 2 o'clock yesterday. Got here at what, 8 o'clock this morning?
I think so.
Yeah, so I had
8
2
o'clock
hours
this
sleep.
morning.
2 hours sleep, yeah. And then I walked the course now and it was nice. It was nice.
I was sleeping though.
You were sleeping?
Yes, I tried.
Preparation.
My best.
So give me the role plays for the team. We have a rider, a sleeper in the car, and the driver,
Yes.
or manager. Okay, so this is a team Oosthuizen, eh?
Yes.
Okie dokie. So, Lehane, your background in XCO and mountain biking. It's an interesting little
Yes.
story. I gotta say to everyone, 1, you are a pastor. 2, you are a painter. And 3, you're a pro mountain biker, in my eyes.
And a homeschool mother.
And a homeschool mother. No wonder Vince is so well educated. Give me a bit of background. How did you get into the mountain biking world?
About 6 years ago, I felt in my heart to start racing mountain bikes, and he has a bit of mountain bike background. And knowing my skills, he said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yes, I really want to do it." But my problem was I did not even go down a sidewalk. I was too scared.
Oh, wow.
I was really scared. And he said, "Listen, you seriously need skills. If you want to compete on any level, you need to have skills. So you're doing XCO next year." And that's how I started. I remember being so scared. I used all that adrenaline to give me energy to finish the race.
I would be like, it's a sidewalk. Just ride down the sidewalk.
Lift your wheel up and ride it.
Yes, I think we were like, you know, those comic sitcoms that you watch, and it's you can't believe that 2 people are acting like that. That's how we were in the beginning. He tried to convince me to do things, and I was breaking.
And he succeeded.
I scratched in the soil, like out of frustration. Just ride down this little embankment.
So out of this experience, what's your advice to anybody who wants to take up mountain biking and cycling? Because there's a story here.
Yes, especially ladies, because I find that ladies are naturally more scared, especially if they're a bit older. You have to start, and I would really advise you to go to a coach, a skills coach, in a group. I see that really works very well, and building confidence is really what it's about. And once you're confident, you don't pull the brake levers that often anymore. And the more confident you are, the safer it is as well on the trails.
Absolutely. So applying that to the course we have here today, you've given it a lap or 2, have you?
Yes.
Okay, what do you think of the course?
I really enjoyed the course. I think if you can ride your bike, you're going to have fast laps. Some riders will say it's not very technical, but if you can ride your bike, you'll go fast around every single corner. So it's really in how you ride your bike that will make you fast or slow. And a couple of obstacles, a big rock to roll over, and a couple of awesome drops, which I really, really enjoy. And it's going to make you work as well. It's definitely not a freebie.
Okay, so strategically, how much information are you going to share with us about how you're going to apply your skill set with this course, and how you want the outcome to happen for tomorrow?
I'm going to follow the advice of my coach and
that's your husband. This is a manager. Okay.
Yes.
Is the other one the boyfriend or the husband? Oh no, the husband's the manager. Okay, and the coach is?
Yes, Barry Austin.
Barry Austin,
Yes.
the ever famous. I raced with him on the track and the road.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll keep to his strategy, which is always very, very good. It helps you to feel that you're in control.
A game plan, very important, isn't it?
It is.
And an XCO only ever about an hour's long, but you've only got that amount of time to effect a change. So you can't. You got to have a game plan, because if anything goes wrong, you got to be able to get yourself back on track quickly.
Absolutely. Last year at the Thaba event, I had a mechanical and I couldn't finish. So I really feel that I have unfinished business here. I know it's not the same track, but it's something that I need to finish, and I plan on doing it to the best of my ability.
Brilliant. So tomorrow we expect you at what sort of position are you aiming for?
I would like to
At least.
Yeah, at least get there. Let it inspire me.
There we go. Number one.
Well,
That's what we're going for.
XCOs are such nature that you can never predict it. Anything can happen on the day, and a number one might even be on the plate. You never know what can happen.
Who's the big competition?
Obviously Candice Lowe, she should be here. I think Mariska is out with injury or something like that. I know Janice Venter will be here. Carla Stamp, which is all of us from the Western Cape, so we know each other really well. Andrea Skoffman, if she's not under 23 in the under 23 race, she will also be here. And obviously a couple of locals, so it's going to be very interesting. None of those riders are unfamiliar with riding bikes. They're all good, and we always almost kill each other on the track.
So there we go.
Good spirits, yeah.
In good spirits.
Yes.
No, it's great to see. It's almost a traveling circus with some serious racing going on.
And
But
some
it's great.
clowns.
Yeah, oh, brilliant. But that's exactly that's exactly what it's all about, is getting to know the personalities and the people.
Said anything
Because
about clowns?
yeah, in the environment we see the information come through after the fact, is we don't see the personalities. And the personalities are a major part of the racing. So never mind the skill sets, the amount of training, the hard work that goes in. You guys have a good laugh and you enjoy it.
Yes.
You encourage each other. Everyone's the sportsmanship afterwards is brilliant. So
Forgot to mention one name, Marcel van der Merwe. She's also from the Western Cape.
all
We
the
really,
Western Capers. I wonder if the
yes.
Western Capers don't get the win, what's going to happen?
Well, I hope they brought their oxygen tanks with.
Yes, we don't have a lot of oxygen here, one of the highest points in the country.
Yeah.
So we consider this altitude. We'll have to see how that plays out over only 1 hour. So generally you're okay, and coming up the night before is probably the right thing physiologically. It's either they had to
Hope
come up
so.
a week before. So I think you've got it sorted.
Well, interesting, when Yolanda Neff was in Cape Town now, Lehane rode with her a little bit, and Lehane spoke to her about altitude thing, and she actually said to Lehane, because Lehane used to come a week normally before the time, and then Yolanda said, no,
Just arrive.
not a week, either just the day before or 3 weeks before the time, so we're like, okay, but who can do 3 weeks? So
Yeah, depends on your budget.
yeah.
3 weeks in Cape Town, for us in Gauteng, we'll take it. I don't know why you guys want to come up to Gauteng for 3 weeks, so come the night before, absolutely. Well guys, I wish you the best of luck and I look forward to seeing you on the podium. Hope you have a safe ride and a technical free ride.
Yes.
And all the best, and thanks very much for spending time with us.
Thank you.
If I can say one more thing, just one little thing. I think for those who maybe feel that this specific track is not technical enough or whatever, I think technical riding has many aspects. And maybe when you think gap jumps or huge rock gardens, maybe no. But when you think flat cornering and missing sharp rocks and things like that, then it's technical again in that area. So I think this course challenges you a little bit in a different way. And I think it's a good variation a little bit.
I had a chat to Wendell Bowl earlier, and he's had lots of experience putting these courses together, and he said the guys are going to be surprised when that effort load kicks in and you're having to keep up with everyone. The person who can handle the corners, come out of the corners and maintain the speed, deal with all those little technical sections, not have a puncture, those are the ones that are going to win.
Yeah.
So,
I would love to see more women on the start lines. It's so, you can go fast or you can go slow. If you can do a marathon, you can do an XCO, because there are always B-lines, and the B-lines are safe. And actually, many of the sub-vet or the vet category ladies only do the B-lines always.
Maybe a little bit too long, the B-lines, but it's okay.
But somehow I find that it's in the back of the mind of female riders, no, XCO is too hard, it's too difficult or dangerous. But in the matter of fact is many times even the elite ladies do the B-lines. They are always B-lines, and it's a lot of fun.
yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing, is once you come out here, you get to know the course. An A and a B are both manageable when you know what you're doing.
Yes.
And you just got to make your choice about which one's going to be better for you in the race. It gets you thinking. You always think in an XCO. You got no time to do anything but
Yes.
you have to be thinking. But the other side to this whole thing is, you talk about the people who do the marathon. Everyone seems to do marathon, but almost every single good marathoner is a good XCO rider.
Yes.
And the skills that come from this, it's like on the road, the track riders will always have an advantage over the roadies without the track skills. The XCO riders always have an advantage over the marathon riders without the XCO skills. So
Even if you have marathon dreams, doing XCOs will definitely just put you in that next level when it comes to fatigue and nerves, and you know, being stiff on your bike when there's a corner, and suddenly it's easier, and you catch other people without working.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
You catch them downhill. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's
always a bargain.
Efficiencies. So, but thanks very much, guys. It's been brilliant to chat, and all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you out there on the start line.
Yes, thanks.
Cheers. Bye.